Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Mosquera kept his eye on it, and he's there. Osimhen. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Davis. Vietnam couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Olise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Stood up well to him there. That is a great pick out. A lot of space ahead. Great chance! There it is!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that is expertly dealt with. Dealt with nicely by the defence. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the finish! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. Davis. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Osimhen. Mbappe. Bellingham pinches it off him. Olise. Now Van Dijk. Bellingham might just make this. Short changes him with that pass. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Mbappe. Bellingham. And that's a... Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Goes for the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing...
Oh, what has happened here? Valverde. Is there... He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Olise. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And now the breakaway, and that could set him on his way. Mbappe. Can he finish? second reaction.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Punched away. Olise. Bellingham! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Olise. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Terrific header! And he's done it!
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Vietnam take the lead.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to get it clear. Lewandowski. White. And the first 45 minutes are up. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Vietnam leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And we are back underway. Passing nice. Real chance! Vinicius Junior. Mbappe could move up a gear here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Olise. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
He's had a shot! He has done it! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Spread out to the left. That's a nicely measured pass. Olise. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham. Mbappe. It's Bellingham. And it's Davis. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tchouaméni. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni. Osimhen. White wins the duel this time. That has been cut short. Out to the left it goes. Ball is over the line.
substitution on the field. Number 10, Bellingham. Number 14,
De Bruyne.
Olise. Number 7, Robert Lewandowski. Number 8,
Vietnam
Mbappe.
still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 22, Erdegaard. Number 20,
It's a mighty effort! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back.
There's the hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Vietnam finding their passes. It's run loose here. And here's Thuram. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that is a little undercooked. That's really well manoeuvred. De Jong. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tchouaméni. De Bruyne. Thuram. And he's on his way! Vinicius Junior! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Tchouaméni shifted upfield.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And here's Bellingham. Davis. Bellingham. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that,
There will
and
be 3
quickly.
minutes added time.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mosquera deals with that comfortably. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Driving forward. Williams. Lewandowski. Now the finish! And that is the last effort of the game. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed.
Oh, what has happened here? He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lewandowski touches it back. Lewandowski! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Traoré. Bellingham. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bellingham. Olise gets across to intercept that. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, there's the clearance. Bellingham. Shifted it to the flank. Olise. Oh, super find. Now it's Mbappe. And he's gone backward here. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, it's Lewandowski! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Look at the space here. Olise. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Shot could be on. Real chance here. He's shooting!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Valverde. Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. Valverde. Mbappe. Mbappe! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Tchouaméni, Koundé. Bellingham. He was under real pressure there. Now, what about a counter-attack? And they've got a throw. Tchouaméni. No, he's not getting his way this time. And the shot's on here. Now that is commitment to the cause. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Davis. Mbappe. Half-time getting close now. It's Bellingham. Passes short and sharp. Shot at goal! He's keen, determined to have his say. Tchouaméni, who's short. Olise!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Nico Williams. Nico Williams charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
1 minute at a time.
Valverde. Bellingham. Mbappe. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice interception, well timed. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
The attendance for this match was
And the shots!
31,550.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field.
It's
Number
their
10,
second corner of the game.
Bellingham. Number 14, Olise.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
Robert Lewandowski.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now.
Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 22, Erdegaard. Number 20, De Bruyne.
Vinicius Junior.
Number 13.
Now it's De Bruyne. Is there any chance? He's scored! And the comeback is complete!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Substitution in progress.
White. Vinicius Junior under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, it's come loose. Valverde. Thuram.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that's definitely not his best. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Thuram. De Bruyne. Now White. Thuram. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's a superb pass. Real chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Vinicius Junior was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Oh, what a climb! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Defending of the desperate variety. Ødegaard.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Pass somewhat off target. That has ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. Oh no, what has happened here? And that interception was most necessary. Thuram. Lewandowski. And the pass is intercepted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lovely ball and a real chance now. It's a great ball. No way through, so back it comes. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
I thought it was going to happen.
Has a look and has a go. Might be danger here.
There will be 3
Oh, great
minutes
play.
added time.
Decent hit! Araujo gets good distance on it. Well, that's a little loose. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Just eases him off the ball. Thuram. Oh, that is a nice touch. And now they can clear their lines. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Now it's Osimhen. Lewandowski touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Davis.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than...
Can he put it away? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Passing nice and... Can he finish? And he's done it!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tchouaméni couldn't squeeze it through. Olise. Lewandowski. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe. Olise. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Taken back almost at once. Davis, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Half an hour played now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Davis. Tchouaméni. Passing is crisp and the finish! They've done it! And they're back in front! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And now he has two. Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pinches it off him. Davis. Araujo. He's gone forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Bellingham. Chouameni. Now that's well seen too. Nico Williams. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Chouameni. And it's Lewandowski. Here's Lewandowski. Chouameni. Davis. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Vietnam head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Nico Williams does well to get it back. Now it's Osimhen. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Upamecano defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No way through. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Davis. Mosquera wins the duel this time. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he welcomes it in. Bellingham! Ah, that's a fine interception. And he's there to belt it away. Van Dijk. Bellingham. Passes short and sharp.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Olise. Valverde. Nico Williams. Bellingham has created 1 goal already. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chouameni. Bellingham. Valverde. The chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number
10,
2 then.
Bellingham. Number 14, Olise. Number 7,
Van Dijk can get it
Robert
clear.
Lewandowski. Number 8, Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Traoré.
Number 19, Vinicius Junior. Number 20,
Vietnam still have the cards to affect this
Number
game.
13,
The referee's awarded a free
Number
kick.
22, Ødegaard. Substitution.
White. Chouameni. Now Ødegaard. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. De Bruyne! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely aimed pass. Vinicius Junior. Lovely bit of skill.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's really well manoeuvred. That is a brilliant interception. De Jong. Ødegaard. And it's Davis. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Upamecano is there to clear. Bellingham. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on.
Decent hit! He can get that clear. That's a throw. Oh, good steal. He just read it.
Vietnam can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Traoré. De Jong.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Pinches it off him. Bellingham goes steaming forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's in, surely! Oh, smashing header! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Davis. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, and he's through the middle. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's been shifted off it. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he latch on to this? He's picked his way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Up he goes! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Arsenal got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Davis. Mbappe might just make this. Oh, Red, nice interception. Vietnam are 3 down and sinking. Chouameni. Davis. It's a goal kick. Chouameni. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. He's in a good shapes to shoot. Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Mbappe, and here's Bellingham.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Mbappe! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Davis. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah,
Now the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Moved on forwards. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mbappe. Foot in. Bellingham. Vietnam are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Quality ball. Oblak is there to clear. Van Dijk. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Shifted upfield. Davis. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Lewandowski. Bellingham. And now the breakaway. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's going to be disappointed with that. White. Now it's Lewandowski. Davis. Bellingham. Big header! There it is! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Courtois can pick that up.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vietnam are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's done it again. He's got his second. Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. White gets flagged offside. Olise. Olise.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Traoré. Bellingham. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well timed, excellent interception. Williams finds himself unceremoniously floored. So what can they make of this? Bellingham. Nico Williams. Olise. Mbappe. Olise.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Traoré. Look at it. And the shot! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that should get the job done. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's Lewandowski! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Olise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Valverde. Bellingham. Chance! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, great chance! There's the hit!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Great ball if he can get there. Lewandowski. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. Lewandowski. Olise did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham. Now White. And it's Lewandowski. This is promising.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. Hits one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Olise. Bellingham. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that could set him on his way. Olise, looking for the runner. Well read, and the danger is averted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to dink it through. That's a nicely measured pass. Defending was strong and firm. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. He's cut it out. Mbappe. And it's Lewandowski. Olise. And that's another good win of the ball. Bellingham. He's found the way through. Oh, what a ball is in here. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Davis. It's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lewandowski. Valverde. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Tchouaméni goes short. Corner number 2 then. Tchouaméni with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe.
The attendance for this
Tchouaméni.
match was 70,987.
Almost an hour gone. Pass is just off target. Bellingham. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lewandowski. And he welcomes it in. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Bellingham. Elise. Oh, that was vital. Deftly away. Valverde. Bellingham. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lewandowski might just make this. Elise. And here's Mbappe. Steaming on goalwards, and the shot! Olise. That's an excellent interception. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Decent progress down the left. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Some really good ball movement. He's got to be in here! Decent hit!
Substitution on the field.
Arsenal
10,
have their second
Bellingham.
corner now.
Number 14.
Upamecano with the clearance.
Number 7, Robert Lewandowski. Number 8.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now.
Coming on the field. Number
Oh, red,
19,
nice interception.
Vinicius Junior.
All Black is there to clear.
Number 20, De Bruyne. Number 13,
Van Dijk.
Char.
It's a pretty
Number
loose pass.
22, Erdegaard.
Williams.
Substitutions taking
Osimhen.
place.
Osimhen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nico Williams. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Davis. Look at the space here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Davis. The final 5 minutes. Ødegaard! Oh, that is rather wayward. Van Dijk. Davis. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Davis.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And back to the keeper they go. 2 minutes to be added on. Nico Williams. Can he get onto this? Palmer. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's a key interception. And the pass is intercepted. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise, and here's Bellingham.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Olise. And now they can spring out of defence. Danger averted for now. Vinicius Junior tries a shot! Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Lewandowski. Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lewandowski. Mbappe. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course those...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot. He's scored.
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Valverde. Oh, perfectly measured that. Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Valverde. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Lewandowski has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's had a hit! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Bellingham has been menacing, and when you get a defence that's beginning to look a little bit disjointed, then he's exactly the type of character that's going to punish you, and he did exactly that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Olise. Now Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Bellingham has found the net here, of course. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
White. Upamecano.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe! And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pinches it off him. Tchouameni. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, he's not getting any further than that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Osimhen. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham. Olise looking to get on the end of this.
71,550.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name. Vinicius Junior. And here's Osimhen.
Look, it's a run defence is this line.
Can he finish? And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, they've got it again. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Well, played right into his path. And it's Lewandowski. Bellingham. And it's Davis. No, that's been intercepted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he cuts out the supply. Hits one! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Olise.
Arsenal go into the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking
Coming on the
flair.
field. Number 22.
Vietnam are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Number
You know,
13.
the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
13, Vinicius Junior. Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the counter is on. Rodri.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into...
Williams! Defending of the desperate variety. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always...
Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, what has happened here? Referee has just said play on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Williams. Rice. Got a shot away! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a little off target. And it's Davis. Ødegaard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's been picked out. Thuram. And he's there to belt it away. And that's it. Vietnam can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! Nice interception, well timed. Fiddles it through. Bellingham. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he's intervened well there. And it's Lewandowski. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And he's in on goal. Quality ball. Osimhen is herring after that one. Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. Mbappe. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. First quarter of an hour gone. Osimhen! Goal! Arsenal! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Olise gets his pass away. Bellingham, he's got to be in. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bellingham.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Olise. Bellingham. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is a great pick out. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has... Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
And here's Mbappe. Pinches it off him.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tchouaméni. Olise. Now it's Bellingham. Valverde cuts it out. That's really well cleared. Olise. Bellingham. And it's Davis. And here's Mbappe. Can he put it away? And it's a goal! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Added time.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there is the half-time whistle. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Bellingham. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Hits one! Decent hit and on target.
This is the time you need that pace.
Olise. Great work on the overlap. Olise opts to play it back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Tchouameni. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Oh, super find. Davis. He's found the way through. And that should be the keepers. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
So much time and space here. Decent hit! No mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Field, number 10.
So all square and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Number 8. Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Make sure that's not getting through.
Number 22.
And he's there to belt it away.
Number 20.
Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's De Bruyne.
Number 19. Vinicius Junior.
And he's straight offside.
71,550.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Thuram. And here's the chance to counter. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Bellingham! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Van Dijk actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 3 coming up. Van Dijk clears it away. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Davis looks to get on the end of this. Upamecano.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
De Bruyne. Ødegaard.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's...
Thuram! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Arsenal have reclaimed it. Nuno Mendes. Nice sequence of passes, this. Ødegaard. Thuram. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's been cut out. Well played. Ødegaard. That's a shade optimistic. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they can break here. He has found the way through. Bellingham. Oh, important interception.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And here's Osimhen. That's really well manoeuvred. Ødegaard. De Bruyne. White has it out wide and in space. Ødegaard. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Nico Williams. Good read, needed to be. It's Lewandowski! It's run loose, who's going to get there? That's a sharp pass, and he was quick to react. Bellingham. Nico Williams. And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Bellingham. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter.
Can he put it away? Decent enough try. Tchouameni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde. Bellingham. That has been cut short. Osimhen. Fiddles it through. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing...
And the shot! That's a half-decent try. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Davis charging forward down that flank. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And that was very necessary. Ball is over the line. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And no, that was never going to make it. Valverde. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's a key interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition.
Great hit! Goal!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he was quick to react.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
White. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's been shifted off it. Chance here to counter. Olise. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Davis. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's the chance to counter. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And that is expertly dealt with. Danger averted for now. Mosquera. Bellingham, shot at goal! And now they can clear their lines. Lewandowski. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe. Bellingham! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Vietnam leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Vietnam carrying a one-goal lead. Bellingham! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Koundé. Osimhen. It's Bellingham. And reclaimed it in a... And he's had a hit! Arsenal have their second corner now. Up he goes! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now that's well seen too. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
14, Olise. Number 7, Robert Lewandowski. Number
Mosquera.
8, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 22.
Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their
Number 20,
next substitution.
De Bruyne.
And it's
Number
Davis.
13,
Well seen, saw that coming.
Number
He read that
19,
really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, it didn't look good for a while,
Substitutions
but
taking
that
place.
was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle.
71,898.
They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
De Bruyne. Well, they could break here. And he's had it nicked away. Lewandowski. And he's managed to get rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bellingham. And the shot! Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni. Mbappe could move up a gear here. Bellingham. Ødegaard. Davis. The ball has bounced loose now. Davis just loves to go forward whenever he can. Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third quarter of the game. And it's hoisted clear.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Nico Williams. There's the hit! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Bellingham has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Arsenal get their fourth corner. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. In with the challenge. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that was vital. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now the finish! Tchouaméni gets rid without sophistication. Nicely weighted ball. De Bruyne. Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Thuram bops him off it and wins back the ball. Upamecano gets a foot in here. White. Davis. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well
And
stopped.
the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Gently done. Well-timed, excellent interception. That's a sharp pass. Valverde. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Olise charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, this is a great position. There's no flag. Can he put it away? He's scored!
What a super start. A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Koundé. Fired deep towards the back post. Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Araujo getting this one clear. Koundé. Crosses it into the area. Bellingham. And he's managed to get rid. Osimhen. Foot in. Upamecano. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mbappe. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's managed to get free.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. Bellingham, who's steaming forward. Nico Williams going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tchouameni. It's Davis. Fiddles it through. Look at the space here, and the finish! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Nice ball, and he's in here. Davis. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Opts for safety. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Shifted upfield, and he cuts out the supply. Tchouaméni, Van Dijk, and Upamecano. Lewandowski chasing after it. Lewandowski. Tchouaméni spread out to the left. And that's been won straight back. Van Dijk. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
There will be 1 minute
And he can
added
clear
time.
it away. Nico Williams. And here's Osimhen. Van Dijk is there to clear. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Vietnam are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back on the way. Olise aimed beyond the defence. Nico Williams. Bellingham. Osimhen! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Davis is charging up on the overlap. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that is expertly dealt with. Mbappe. And it's Davis. Van Dijk cuts it out. Tchouaméni has a look and plays it forward. He has found the way through. Bellingham. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
White. Tchouaméni. Osimhen is in a really good position out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
The attendance for this match was 71,659.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field.
So,
Number
third
10,
quarter of the game.
Bellingham. Number 14, Olise. Number 7,
Arsenal
Robert
showing
Lewandowski.
a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Number 13, Thuram. Number 19, Vinicius Junior. Substitutions taking place. Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Upamecano has given away a free kick. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. It's Lewandowski! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Arsenal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found the way through. And the shot! He scored! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Thuram. He's on. Now the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tchouaméni goes short. Succumbs to the pressure. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Thuram. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Big chance! No mistake! Back to within one! Interesting! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Ødegaard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. Engages and forces him off the ball. And back to the keeper they go. Van Dijk. I think we're just about done here. It's Bellingham.
Arsenal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Well, there's the clearance. De Bruyne.
5 minutes.
He's looking for the runner here. Who played through for the wide man. Vinicius Junior. Real chance here. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Courtois clears. Upamecano with the clearance. Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior. They really do have to make something of this. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment.
Watch the screen for an information.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the early goal certainly helped settle everything down, and from there you felt this was always going to go one way. So this turns out to be a very fine day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.